Have you ever felt the justice system failed you or someone you know? In the 2009 thriller Law-Abiding Citizen, directed by F. Gary Gray, we are introduced to Clyde Shelton, played by Gerard Butler. A brilliant engineer, Shelton's world is shattered when his wife and daughter are brutally murdered. He seeks justice, but the legal system fails to deliver what he believes is adequate punishment for the crime. Frustrated and disillusioned, Shelton decides to take matters into his own hands. This sets off a high-stakes game of cat and mouse with Nick Rice, the prosecutor who initially handled the case, played by Jamie Foxx. The film is a masterful exploration of the tension between the desire for retribution, the need for due process, and the sometimes arbitrary nature of punishment. This tension is the heart of the story, pushing the characters and us to our limits. But what happens when one man's pursuit of justice spirals out of control? What is the purpose of the justice system? Is it to punish, to reform, or to deter? This question is at the heart of Law-Abiding Citizen, a thrilling tale that weaves together elements of drama, suspense, and political intrigue. The film grapples with the efficacy of the legal system, challenging us to question its ability to deliver justice. It paints a vivid picture of a system that sometimes seems more interested in procedure than in punishment, where legal technicalities can outweigh moral considerations. The concept of justice itself is put under the microscope. What does justice really mean? Is it about retribution or about setting things right? The film doesn't provide easy answers, but it certainly invites us to reflect on these questions. Law-Abiding Citizen also explores the sometimes arbitrary nature of punishment. It shows us a world where the severity of a sentence can seem disconnected from the gravity of the crime. It's a delicate balance, isn't it? Striving for justice while upholding the rule of law. But what happens when individuals, disillusioned by the system, decide to take matters into their own hands? When the scales of justice seem to tip more towards legal loopholes than moral righteousness, frustration can lead to drastic measures. This is precisely the predicament Clyde Shelton finds himself in. The system that was supposed to protect him and his family only served to disappoint him, pushing him towards a path of vigilante justice. This raises a sobering question about our society. What if more people like Shelton begin to lose faith in our justice system and opt for self-administered justice? The implications are worrying. It could lead to chaos and anarchy, as personal biases replace due process. This could, in turn, create a society where might makes right, rather than a society governed by the rule of law. In the end, Law-Abiding Citizen forces us to ask ourselves, what is justice, and who has the right to administer it?